We're live.
All right, yo, what's up, my Apex athletes? James London here, student at ISSA and head trainer here at Apex Martial Arts Academy. I'm here with my son Jamad, a running back and defensive back for his middle school football team. And today, we're gonna be on YouTube demoing a strength and conditioning program with the design targeted to improve his power and speed production. As we move out through the video, you'll be seeing demonstrations performed by me and then exercises executed by my son here. We're gonna go through this. Yes, I'll be looking at my phone, but hey, everybody needs reminders, okay? So let's get started. Typically, what you'll have with any program is a warm-up. My athletes, Apex athletes, we do a 10, 15-minute warm-up, depending on conditioning level. We got a little bit of weather today, so we're not gonna take 10 minutes to show you him jogging around, but you get where I'm going. From there, we go into a dynamic warm-up, just a few exercises designed to get his body warmed up and ready for the session of the day. Like I said, today is resistance training. So with that being said, I'm gonna set my phone down and take him through our typical warm-up. One of the first exercises are gonna be designed to open up the upper body, loosen things up. We'll do some arm swings and some arm hugs. He'll follow me. Ready? All right, arms out wide. We're gonna do arm swings. 5 forward, 5 backwards, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, and 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake that off. Next, we're gonna do arm hugs. This space is gonna be repeatedly hugging ourselves, okay? It'll be 10 total. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. All right. From here, we're going to move on to the lower body. What you'll do first is you'll be doing some walking lunges. We'll use this carpet strip right here. So I'm going to have you can stand on this mat. It's fine. We're going to walk down, turn around, and walk back. Right? Make sure you want to keep our upper body nice and straight while we lunge out. Back knee will go down and touch. You just wait. Come up, and we're just going to walk down nice and easy. There's no need to rush it. Like I said, we're just getting the body warmed up. Okay? All right, on you. You ready? You're going to come on the carpet now. All right, take it down. Nice and easy. Good. Just walk it out. No pause needed at the top, okay? You can go a little quicker. Good. Get a little bit lower. Good job of keeping that front foot nice and flat. All right, turn around, come back to me. Very good. Very good. Warming up those sides, warming up the glutes, and everything nice and long. All right, from here we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go down and back. This time with straight leg kicks, okay? We'll stand here. Make sure you're going to reach up, kick as high as you can. You don't have to kick straight up to the ceiling, okay? We're warming up, so we're not there yet. When you take a step, kick and step. You're going to take it down and back, okay? Ready? Go. Nice. Yep, bring it back. Typically, we'll have a few more examples of warm-up exercises, but that should be good for today. We're going to get into the resistance portion of his training now. It's very, very simple, very straightforward. With Jamad being a beginner to strength and conditioning, we're not going to do nothing too advanced. So for him, we'll do bench press, followed by some kettlebell swings. Kettlebell swings in today's workout are going to substitute in for squats. Reason being is because a lot of beginners typically don't do squats the right way. And I'll explain that to you once we get to that exercise. So we're gonna head over here to the bench and I'm gonna demo for you what I want from the bench press, and then you're gonna execute. All right, so here we are on the bench. This is gonna be a staple of the power performance type sport, being football, and it's gonna be one of the exercises that you're gonna do repeatedly, okay? We're gonna have you get under the bench, making sure your feet are planted nice and firmly on the ground. Bar is at eye level. I always like to make sure that everyone checks to make sure that the bar is level. We don't want uneven distribution of the weight, okay? You're gonna find a grip spot that's nice and comfortable for you, not too wide, not too tight. Those are variations that we aren't doing today. From here, you're gonna press straight up, bring the bar directly over your chest, and we're gonna control it on the way down, not slow. We're not doing a truly delayed drop, right? This is gonna be nice and smooth, okay? So you're gonna go down and up, down and up, down, and here you breathe out. As you go down, breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? All right, I'll get behind and spot you. Typically, if we were going through a complete session, Jamal would do 5 sets of 5 repetitions. For today's sample video, he's going to go through 1 set because he will typically get a 3-minute rest in between. All right, ready when you are? Look about level. Now, when you're ready, and I'll assist with the push. Down, up. Good. One. Again. Up. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Straight. 2 more. Push. Again. Push. Set. Now, again, for the purpose of the video, the lift was slower than we would actually do. Again, this is an explosion exercise. So for actually training, I would have him actually exploding through the push phase of this lift. We're gonna move from here to the kettlebell swing. You can just have a seat, I'll explain. What I was alluding to earlier with the hip hinge is the fact that a lot of newer lifters, when they go down for the squat phase, they tend to bend at their waist. I need you on the side. That causes them to have improper body position with the weight now being over the toes. That can result in either injury or damage to the knees or and lower back. Hip hinge corrects this. The butt should press out as if I'm sitting in the chair while my chest and head remain up in this motion. So to train that, we're going to use the kettlebell. And what Jamal's going to do is he's going to hip hinge down to receive the kettlebell, stand straight up, and now he's going to hip hinge again to begin his swings. Down, and now, when he goes to push forward, the hips will rock forward, forcing the kettlebell into the up position, and then we hip hinge to bring it down, and down. And it'll be 5 lifts performed in that manner. Okay? All right, you ready? Take your time, take a deep breath, position your feet about shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider apart. All right, all you. Don't forget, breathe out and push. Good, 1, 2, big push on the hips, 3, 4, control your back, 1 more. And good, sit it down. And as you can see, this is why we start off with the kettlebell swing. 1 or 2 of those lifts, you can see him lean just a tad bit more forward than we would like. But with it just being a kettlebell, we're not as bad as far as risking injury to knees or lower back. On any resistance day, we'll have 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 lifts depending on the experience of the lifter. With Jamal being a beginner, he has 2 main lifts, which is what you've just seen, and now we're going to go into support lifts. Support lifts are the things that's going to Assist him in his sport. Being football is a lot of contact involved. Some of the smaller muscles tend to be injured the most. So we're going to focus on his neck and his rotator cuffs today with our support lifts. For the neck, he's going to do some shoulder shrugs. I'll have him hip hinge down, always reinforcing that movement. The more options or more times we can have him imitate that movement, go through that movement, the better it is for teaching it. So he'll hip hinge down, receive the bar, make sure his hand placement is nice and even, stand straight up, and then from here, he's simply raising his shoulders to his ears. And down, and up, and down. And when he's completed the 5, he's going to hip hinge down again to bring the bar back to a rest. Okay? You ready? Shoulders up, good. Don't forget to breathe. I'm going to give me 2 more. Okay, we're going to come over here now. For his shoulders, we're going to do some band work. Now the bands are a great supplement to training, especially when we have beginning lifters and we don't want to put them at risk when working smaller muscle groups or like the shoulder blade. So from here, he's going to do some shoulder extensions, some rotations. He's going to be standing straight up, feet shoulder width apart, arm bent at a 90-degree angle, holding on to the band here, and he's simply going to rotate his arm outward. And what this is doing is activating the muscles found right back here in the shoulder blade to force the rotation. And we're going to start to build strength and stability in that muscle and joint. On here, we're going to do 10 on each arm, and he's going to switch over, complete 10 on the opposite arm as well.